What's going on, guys? It's Milky here, and today we're going to be doing the top 10 best COD Zombies perks. I already did a top 5 list, however, I forgot to include Widow's Wine, so one thing we're going to do is include Widow's Wine on this list, obviously, and we're also going to include all perks from World at War to BO3, no BO4 perks, Cold War, or Vanguard perks. Obviously, I'm not going to include Vanguard, that game is ass. We also aren't going to be including any custom zombies perks as well because I don't have access to custom zombies yet. Like and subscribe if you enjoy, help me get to my goal of 100 subscribers by the end of the year, and without further ado, let's get right on into the video. Coming in at our number 10 spot is Deadshot D. Now what Deadshot D does for 1500 points is it makes it so that instead of directly aiming at the zombie's body with aim assist, you aim at the zombie's heads. Now this only works on console, it does absolutely dick all on PC, I'm pretty sure, and that's why it's in the number 10 spot. It's more a perk you don't really grab. All things considered, Deadshot D is a pretty good perk on console, and number 10 is where it's at. Coming in at our number 9 spot is Double Tap 1. Now Double Tap 1 is nowhere near as good as Double Tap 2. Now Double Tap 1, all it does is it makes it so that your guns fire twice as fast. Now that is pretty helpful for certain guns like the HK. However, for most guns it just makes it so that you blow through ammo extremely quickly. However, you are killing the zombies faster, so number 9 is where it's going to be at. Coming in at our number 8 spot is Mule Kick. Now Mule Kick, for the price of 4,000 points, makes it so that you can carry a third gun. Now great, that's awesome, you have a whole new gun to kill those zombies with, right? But if you go down while you have Mule Kick, you lose your third gun permanently. Now I think they did fix this in Cold War, however that doesn't make up for the fact that all in the previous games, if you go down with Mule Kick, you're going to lose your gun. But that being said, having a third gun is a pretty good ability, so number 8 is where Mule Kick's going to be at, and let's get on to the actually useful perks. Coming in at our number 7 spot, my personal favorite perk, PhD Flopper. Now what PhD Flopper does is it makes it so that you are immune to all fall damage and explosive damage. And also, if you dolphin dive off a high enough point, you will dolphin dive down and explode all the zombies in the nearby area. However, this explosion doesn't do infinite damage. I think it kills up to about round 20. However, this perk is extremely useful, especially if you have the Mustang and Sally or the ray gun. And number 7 is where it's going to be at. Let's get on to our number 6 spot. Coming in at the number 6 spot is Stamina. Now Stamina makes it so that you run a lot faster, and you also can run for a lot longer as well. Now I put this at number 5 in my top 5 perk list video. Now I think personally you should go check that video out, but I'd put this at number 6 in this video because I completely forgot about a perk in that video that I personally think is above Stamina. So number 6 is where it's going to be at, and let's get on to that number 5 spot. Cracking the top 5, we have Vulture 8 Elixir. Now what Vulture 8 does is for the price of 3,000 points, it gives you 3 small abilities for each 1,000 that you spend. Pretty much the first one and the best one is that whenever you kill a zombie that has a green mist around it, you can go inside that mist and you'll be hidden from the zombies for a little bit. The second ability being that whenever you kill zombies, they drop little amounts of points and ammo, and that does eventually stack up over time. And the final ability being that you can see perk icons and where the box is through walls, which is obviously pretty useful for when the box moves on buried. And altogether, I'm kind of sad this perk is only on buried because it's a pretty fun perk to use, and number 5 is where it's going to be at. Coming into our number 4 spot, we have Speed Cola. Now Speed Cola makes it so that you can reload your guns a lot faster, and also makes it so that you can rebuild barriers faster as well. Now this perk is a whopping 3k points, but honestly that isn't bad for the abilities that you get. Honestly, I love Speed Cola. I grab it damn near every single game, and number 4 is where it's going to be at, and let's crack the top 3. Coming in 3rd place, we have Double Tap 2.0. Now Double Tap 2.0, it isn't just the same price as Double Tap 1. It not only just also gives you the rate of fire increase, but it also makes it so that you do twice the amount of damage. And you can actually see this on the wall. If you shoot a bullet at the wall, you can see 2 bullet holes come out, which is pretty interesting, a little Easter egg there for you. Overall, this perk is a huge step up from Double Tap 1, and number 3 is where it's going to be, and let's get on to our second place spot. Coming in second place is Widow's Wine. Now what Widow's Wine does is makes it so that you get 4 Cementex like grenades. And so pretty much, and they recharge twice every single round. If you get hit by a zombie, they all get caught up in a web and are stunned for a little bit of time, and that is really useful, and it has 4 activations, and like I just said earlier, it recharges twice every single round, and even though this perk is a whopping 4k points, it is 100% worth it. And number 2 is where it's going to be at. Let's get on to the obvious number 1 spot. And number 1 obviously is gonna be Jug. Now Jug makes it so that you can take twice the amount of hits, and in Black Ops 3 it makes it so that you can take 5 hits instead of 4 before going down. And originally you only take 2 hits, which is a big step up. It is a modest 2,500 points, right good in the middle for the price, and it is the best perk in zombies. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I took a lot of time making it, and once again, help me get to my goal of 100 subs by the end of the year, and hit that sub button. Peace out.